Good morning, pleasant afternoon, lovely evening, good night. One of those has got to land. But regardless of what time of day you're seeing this, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Emo. Some of you may have seen my channel, The Emo Healer. I've been streaming and making content for more than 11 years now, and I am here to say I need your help. As of December 10th, 2024, I was permanently banned on twitch.tv without warning, and while never before having any sort of strike, punishment, or otherwise sort of flag on my channel. My attempts to contact Twitch have not been successful thus far, and so I've made this. But, what is this? Put simply, my last hope. Not simply, a video essay overviewing my situation, my actions, and all of the information that I've been able to collect regarding my permanent ban on Twitch. And before some of you call me out, yes, you would be completely right if you say that this is a cry for attention. I call it that because using the standard channels has failed to establish any form of communication between myself and Twitch. And so, out of an act of desperation, I have turned to social media and what may just be my strongest skill: telling story. So, let's begin. Overall, I am a very small content creator who's been trying the honest approach, meaning that I do my best to be completely transparent with my viewers and those I work with about what I'm doing, what I'm working on, how I feel about different topics, while trying not to use clickbait and keeping myself as open to critique and criticism as much as possible. Since my main focus on stream is roleplay, when I'm playing make-believe and imagining dragons, I want to make sure people see the real me behind the mask, and not just know me for the characters that I portray. What? Does this mean that I'm not always a hot elf daddy that you can ask for extra lessons? Exactly my point. I actually started my journey to become a full-time content creator, announcing this new chapter of my life that began on November 10th. I was excited, streaming at least 4 times a week and making a ton of stuff behind the scenes for you all. I was really starting to get a good feeling for it, getting into the flow, when it all came to a screeching halt. Now, I'm sure you already know that I did what any self-respecting nerd would do in my situation. I had a panic attack, cried, and then immediately wrote a emotionally fueled plea on Twitch's appeal portal, begging to have my account back, which was responded to within 15 minutes. Denied, closed, and with no response. Next up, I attempted to make a support ticket as my next attempt to find answers. I included as much information that I had at the time, which was a total of I'm banned and I don't know why. Which was responded a few days later with, let me pull up the note. There are no appeals for purchase fraud. There will be no further communication on this subject. That's all I got to work with. Purchase fraud. It's not much, but it's something. Twitch defines purchase fraud as one of three situations. First is that I'm using a credit card that isn't mine. Well, that's easy because I only have one credit card and I use that to pay for subs, yes, but it's also the same card that Twitch pays me. With the affiliate agreement, I filled out all of my tax information, proving that I am who I say I am, and as well as all the legal stuff they needed. So, since I was approved as an affiliate years ago, that should be ironclad. So, that can't be it. What's next? Well, the second situation is that I have somehow exploited redeeming rewards from Twitch Prime. I don't have Twitch Prime. I don't have Amazon Prime. I never have. So I have no rewards to try to double dip into. I can't really prove this one in any way without doxing myself. So I'm afraid you guys are just going to have to take my word for it. But if a member of Twitch staff looks at my account, they should be able to see that my inventory and my account status doesn't possess any of these items. So we're going to have to move on from this one. So what's behind door number 3? Chargeback fraud. Being intentionally donating or subbing to someone only to turn around and refund it. An action that doesn't only refund the amount spent, but actually penalizes the streamer who would have gotten the sub. As an easy way to define this, someone gives me $5 and then they take away $6. And then they do that over and over again. Do you see how that can become a problem? So, obviously, Twitch handles these cases very seriously. Trouble is, there's always some sort of troublemaker or troublemakers looking for ways to try to exploit this system. And there's even a post from September where Twitch themselves acknowledged that some channels got banned accidentally, which I'll be showing now, because people who intended to cause harm found out that they could exploit the use of bits to get channels banned. Channels who are VTubers, LGBT, are very common targets for this form of harassment. The reasons are important, but is not what we're talking about today. It's a complicated issue, but this is where we can draw our line and fight. From this point on, I am going to stop the showmanship and provide the information as clearly as I can. So here goes. My case is as follows. On December 9th, I streamed Black Myth Wukong for approximately 6 hours. This stream was seemingly normal, not having any issues or surprises. The next day, on Tuesday, December 10th, at 6:30 p.m., I began my preparations to stream my regular roleplay event, The Hemwick Agency, which is when I discovered that I had been banned. Looking at my email, I found the following timeline. Please note that these times are according to how Outlook measures time, and not based on my local time. According to Outlook, at 12:20 a.m., I received a notice that my payout had been suspended from Twitch due to detected suspicious activity on my account. According to my email, I was tasked with submitting information via the Twitch ticket system within 90 days. 12 minutes later, at 12:32 a.m., I received a cluster of emails stating that I had been banned indefinitely. These emails were received all at the same time and include the following: a confirmation of a refund to my subscription to JoelBowl, followed by 2 emails being receipts of said refund. I wish to make completely clear, I did not request this refund, and it is my belief that it was automatically processed by Twitch's systems due to the ban. Next was another confirmation of refund for my subscription to Miss Universe, again followed with 2 receipts. Again, I did not request this refund, and it was processed against my will via Twitch's automatic systems. JoelBowl and Miss Universe are actually both personal friends of mine. I contacted them each, and they provided the now on-screen vouchers of my character in my defense. Giving you a moment to pause that if you see fit. Okay. I'm going to assume you're done, and I'm going to carry on. The emails from this point are responses to my attempts to contest the ban, including the automated response to my appeal attempt. When I contacted Amazon support, they confirmed that my Amazon shopping account was secure, had no signs of concern, and that I had nothing to worry about on that front. So, it wasn't my Amazon account and Twitch, it was just my Twitch account. The next email is a confirmation of the ticket I made in my attempt to further contest the ban. 2 days later, I received a response to my ticket on December 13th at 4:42 p.m. Hello, the Emo Healer. Thank you for reaching out. It is our goal to provide a safe and secure experience for all of our content creators and communities. This includes monitoring transactions on our service to prevent fraudulent activity. After careful and extensive review of your account history, usage patterns, and unauthorized charges, we have found your claims to be unsubstantiated at this time. Your account is indefinitely suspended for committing purchase fraud, such as using stolen payment information, abusing Prime Gaming, or abusing chargebacks. We do not unsuspend accounts that have engaged in this level of abuse. We reserve the right to suspend your account at our discretion and without notice. Please read our terms of service and community guidelines for more information regarding penalties for violating these policies, including account termination. There are no appeals for purchase fraud. Now aware that the cause of my ban was accusations of purchase fraud, I opened one more ticket, providing personal information and any evidence I could to show that my ban was wrongfully placed. I received confirmation that the ticket was opened, but there has been no response a month later. The action that followed was not done by myself, but by a partnered streamer who wanted to help. This person is an established streamer and one of the faces of their emotes, actually. I had a meeting with this individual, and they expressed that they wanted to help, as he was also once banned for unclear reasons in the past. Reviewing the same information that I've shown in this video, they had a very clear belief that I am a victim of Twitch's automated systems. Some sort of error had occurred, and that my case needed to be re-reviewed by a human agent again. His belief is that the agent, who was likely overworked at the end of a shift and was just wanting to go home to start the holiday vacation, saw my ticket, saw that I had been banned, and saw 4 refunded subs, and closed it as a textbook case of refund scamming. not realizing that the refunds were processed not by my account, but by Twitch's automated system. The individual was so kind to open a support ticket themselves via the partner portal, again contesting my ban at December 16th, 9 a.m. They've received an automated response that the case was opened. However, there has still been no response, nearly a month later. This concludes the review of my actions and the evidence that I have access to. All I have left to say is how this has affected me. Twitch is, well, a huge part of my life for a few reasons. But putting it into words of how important it really is has been difficult. Having my account shut down a month into my push to turn it into my job is heartbreaking. And, well, I was forced to stop before I could even try to start. What has been the worst of this entire process has been that my medium of artistic expression, being VR roleplay, and the projects that I run and take part of, I participate in these roleplays and projects alongside my friends, who some of them actually do this as their job on Twitch. Due to Twitch's guidelines, my ban means that I can't be shown on my friends' streams and any other channels that are associated with Twitch, without risking that my friends will also get banned. And I'm not willing to risk someone else's ability to pay rent, no matter how much I miss seeing them. Meaning that the roleplay projects that I've worked on over the last 5 years, such as Neon Divide, Ascension Academy, and my own Hemwick agency, are just gone. But most importantly, I've lost the ability to have fun with my friends, and that's been the roughest one for sure. Watching them all get in a VR, watching all the stream notifications go up, and knowing that I just have to watch them leave. If you've made it this far, thank you. I know that this was likely a lot to just sit through. Trust me, I cried a couple times trying to put the words together. I am reading off of a script for all this just to get it out. But, please, could you stay for one last thing? I need your help. All I have left is to cross my fingers that this video gets as much attention as possible in the hope that someone on Twitch will notice. Please share this in every way that you can. Twitch, X, Blue Sky, Discord servers, DMs, anything that you're comfortable with. You are my only hope. I want to thank those of you who came to see me today. All of you crazy people who are here with me pretty much every day. And to those of you who just met me for the first time, hi again. I'm Emo. I do this nerdy stuff as often as I can because I love doing it. I know the world is crazy, especially these days. But please, remember to love each other. Because I love all of you. Of course, now my controller fuddles up, but I love you all. Peace.